Hi guys, and welcome to the Healthy Mama Guide, where you will find quick, nutrient-dense recipes as well as fast, effective Pilates, yoga, and barre classes to keep you lean, balanced, and strong throughout motherhood. This inner thigh and arm focus class is a quick, targeted workout for your legs and arms, working those muscle groups that we often neglect. Our inner thighs, or adductors, can be a really sensitive group of muscles to work. So, using small, effective movements, we'll activate and strengthen these muscles, as well as build long, lean definition in both the upper and lower body. I encourage you to push through the pain, push through the burn, and I promise you will gain strength and see beautiful results. So grab a mat, find an open, peaceful place for yourself, and let's get started. Coming to your mat, onto your knees, we're going to start with a warm-up. The first thing we're going to do is a contraction and an extension. So you're kneeling cat and cow position. So breathing out, I want you to contract into a C curve. And breathing in, arch the back and open the heart. Contract forward, breathing out. And back all the way. And contract navel to spine and extend, open the heart up to the ceiling, coming back forward and all the way back, opening your chest and coming down. We're going to get started lying on the side of your mat. You have your top leg bent over, and we're going to start with our leg lifts, supporting your rib cage and just lifting that leg. Lift, and 2 and 3. Try not to collapse that rib cage. Keep the tummy tight, keep the pelvic floor lifted, and up and lift. Breathing out on the lift and lift. It's going to start burning quite soon. These are really sensitive muscles, and we don't often give them the attention that they need. So as you breathe out, just lift and squeeze those inner thighs and lift and lift. Good job. Keep going. Feel the burn. Lifting our hand up to our head, the next thing that we're going to do is pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Little efficient movements. So really feel the squeeze in the top part of the inner thigh. Again, squeezing navel to spine as always, and lifting up the pelvic floor. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Little breaths in and out, and in and out. Okay, lifting the arm up. The next thing that we're going to do is our leg circles, moving backwards. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4. Nice range of motion. Again, it is really going to burn. Try and keep that foot relaxed as you circle and up and over, up and over. Good job. Keep the extension in the leg. Okay, we're going to reverse the direction and over and over. Keep breathing out as you lift it up and over. Lift and lift. Try and keep the upper body relaxed and stick with the breathing. Up and over. You're doing a great job. You're nearly done. I know this is going to get really nervy and really uncomfortable quite soon. Lifting up and over. You're almost done. Good job. Up and over. Okay, coming up, we're just going to stretch it out. So extending the leg to the side and just twisting that hip in the groin. Turn it in and out as you need. just to relax it. We're going to come back down to the same side once again. So just prepare yourself, enjoy the relaxation here, and coming back down to the mat. Okay, we're going to repeat our leg lifts. So same position, extending that bottom leg, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really sticking with the rhythm of the movement, and encourage yourself to stick with this movement. Extend that leg, extend that foot as far away from you as you can. Breathing out and in and out. Making sure that you keep that oxygen flowing through your body. Nice tight tummy muscles to support that leg. Okay, we're going to do the pulses again. Extending the arm. And pulse, 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 pulse. Little lifts. Breathing out and in and out and in. Keep it going. Really pull the whole core in support of that leg. Beautiful job. Okay, coming up, we're going to stretch it out once again and just twisting that hip in and out. You might feel quite uncomfortable, so just twist that hip in that groin. Okay, we're going to come down to the other side now, and we're going to repeat the same sequence. So starting with our leg lifts and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and breathe. Feel like someone's pulling your foot away from your body so that we develop long, strong muscles. Keep lifting. Keep that foot relaxed. We want to focus all of the work in the top of the inner thigh. Squeeze and breathe. Lifting the arm and moving into our pulses. 1, 2, and deep breaths. And squeeze. Squeeze. Keeping the ribs controlled. Try not to arch. If you need to lift that arm, that's okay, you can do that. Keep squeezing. Little breaths. It'll be a really sharp burning. Okay, we're going to continue on into our leg circles like we did on the other side. And lift up and over. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you start cramping a little bit or feeling like you can't, just push through the pain, push through the discomfort. Use your breath to encourage yourself. I'm really hurting here. Push and really continue the circle, reversing the direction. And lift. Keep it going. Even if you have to slow down the movement, that's okay. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Okay, coming up, we're going to stretch and release. And just turning that hip in and out. If you want to reach towards that leg, you can also do so. And just releasing that groin right through the hip flexor into the inner thigh. Coming back down. Now we really need to push through the burn here. We're going to do the leg lifts again. And lift. 2, 3. Breathing as you lift the leg. And up. Again, really extending through the quad, through the inner thigh. through the hamstring, stretching that knee. Slowing down the lifts if you need to, that's okay. Just keep the extension. Try to relax the foot. We don't want to use too much effort in the foot. It's all about the inner thigh here. Lift. The harder it gets, the more we focus into the navel to spine connection in the core. Arm up, and we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and out, out, out. And in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Okay, coming up and just stretching it out again. If you need a massage into that hip, please feel free to do so. We're going to bring our feet together in a second in a butterfly pose after we've rolled out our hip a couple of times. Okay, so bringing your feet together, sitting up and just rocking side to side. Really let those muscles release and stretching forward, allowing the hips to open. Deep breath out, and just allow your body to relax. Squeeze those knees down towards the floor. And coming up. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is get our dumbbells. So whether you use a 1, 2, or 3 kilo, it's your choice, but we're going to start working on our arms now. Coming to your knees, you're going to place the dumbbell in front of your body, and you're going to place your hands in first position. The first thing that we're going to do, you can hold onto your fingers, is our rotation. So it's a torso circle that we're making. Really working from our contraction C to our extension in a circular motion. And contract back and extend forward. It might feel a little bit strange. We're going to reverse the direction here, but this is really just going to activate your entire core and torso as we experience the isolation of the upper body before we start working our arms. Okay, coming up, we're going to simply start with our first to second position, where we take our arms in, out, and in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep your core nice and sturdy. Just really working the arms. Every time you bring your arms in, squeeze the biceps and squeeze, and in and out. You can always wear sandbag wrist straps to increase the resistance here, and stick to your breath. Allowing your body to work and get the blood flowing through those muscles. The next thing that we're going to do is our third position arm changes. Again, if you want to hold dumbbells, you may, and change. 2, 3, squeezing those arm muscles. It's up to you how hard you work your arms. If you just simply change them, you'll feel the difference between squeezing those arms, working the upper back, keeping the rib cage nice and tight, and keeping the navel to spine, pelvic floor connection. Switch, switch, switch. Okay, we're going to now move into our port de bras, up, side, down, up, side, down, up, side, down, lift and open. It's like a circular motion. Keep those arms moving, lift, and keep with your breath. Okay, extending the palms down, we're going to simply move into our arm circles and forward. Keep them circles. Nice quick action. Again, squeezing the biceps at the same time. And we're going to reverse the direction, up and over. Really feel the extension from the shoulder outwards. tight tummy at the same time. Keep it going, don't lose the momentum. Okay, we're going to pick up our dumbbell now. You're going to come to your knees and you're going to switch the weight from one arm to the other arm, moving from first to second position. Extend and in, extend and in, breathing out and in, out and in, really feeling that upper back and the shoulder activating. I know that it's hard to keep the placement and the position as you open, but really focus on placement and posture here. Pulling the navel to spine. Try not to bend those arms. Keep that weight lifted. And breathe. Keep the momentum and the rhythm of the movement. Open and close. Open and close. Take it at your own tempo. If I'm moving a little bit quickly for you, the weight will start to feel quite heavy. I have a 3 kilo weight here, so it really starts burning. Open and close. Keep those elbows lifted. The next thing that we're going to do is our arm pulses. Pulling those elbows together and squeezing, lift and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Really working the shoulders here to lift that weight and lift. Lovely. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is our tricep extension. So moving that arm behind your back and lifting the weight up and over. And breathing out and lift. Try and draw a straight line above your head with the weight and lift and squeeze right at the top. Squeeze and squeeze. Both arms really pushing. Try not to favor one arm over the other. And up. Again, if you want to move this a little bit slower, you may. Take it at your own tempo. It's all about just breathing through the motion, breathing through the movement, activating those smaller muscles that we often forget about. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, dropping that weight down. Well done. Shake out those arms. If they're feeling a little bit tired, that's okay. That's a great thing. We want to build lean, strong muscles. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is our side lifts. So this is really getting into the top of the shoulder and breathing out as you lift and lower. Try not to swing or allow the torso to move. Really isolate the work in that arm. Breathe out and in, out and in, out, in, out, in, and lift and lower. Lift. Good. And switching to the other side, we're going to do the same thing. Lift and lower. 2 and 3, 4 on the breath, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Control that movement and lift and lift. Lovely. Okay, dropping that weight. I want you just to take a deep breath in and stretching out our arms and our shoulders. Really putting weight into the lower shoulder as we thread that shoulder through, extending that left arm away from your body as well, enjoying that stretch out. Coming up, and you're going to repeat the same stretch, so threading the needle through to the other side. Again, just transferring your weight, adjusting yourself until you feel that stretch. in the shoulder. Deep breaths in and out. And extend forward into your child's pose, into your rest position. Bringing your shoulders down to the mat. And slowly you're going to come up, rolling up. And stretching the arm across the body. Allowing that deltoid to just release. And switching to the other side, same thing, squeezing that arm against the chest. And lifting the arm up and over into your tricep stretch. Breathing out as you pull and switching over to the other side. If you want to take a little bit more time stretching your body out, please do. You've done a great job. We're going to finish with a head roll to the right. And repeat the other side. You've done a great job today. Well done for giving your body some time and focus. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you in our next class.